isn't well today. In fact... Well?
Well... What do you think?
That reminds me.
Right. Please.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have this pleasure.
Come to think of it,
I see.
Now then.
Good day to you. I was thinking.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Greetings.
Let's see.
Actually,
Have you need of me?
What could it be? The story goes...
Yeah, I don't know. You there. I wish to speak with you. That is all.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
What do you want?
Seriously?
Right. I don't know.
Damn. Greetings, friend. Nothing to report.
Hold on. All right. Um...
I'm thinking. The thing is...
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's give it our all.
Hey!
Thanks.
Yep, that's all.
Oh, hello. No way.
What's up? You've got a spring in your step today.
Huh?
Nuh-uh.
How can I help you?
Hi there. Oh, that's right.
If I may. Right on.
What is it? Whoa! Amazing!
Can we talk?
The truth of it is,
Hey!
That reminds me.
Quite troubling.
In truth, yes, I see.
Hey there. Need something? See you around.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
I'm getting stronger.
This strength will ensure nobody dies a needless death.
This strength will serve His Majesty well.
I've grown a lot.
You have to be strong if you want to protect people.
Can't let my friends down.
I can't stop now. I'll use this to protect my friends. I hope I can be more useful now.
My conviction is unshakable.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Well, how'd it go? Any result's a good result.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
I carry a little of everything here. Hope to see you again soon.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Will this make me stronger?
Obviously.
I'll add this to my arsenal.
Have I regained my true power?
Time to work you into shape.
I never turn down a challenge.
I could use this.
No, this is not my peak.
Getting stronger.
The more power, the better. I'll remember this.
I have yet more power to unleash.
Training can be the difference. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
If I may. Come this way. That aside.
Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
Don't I already do enough chores with you at home?
Bad luck this time. Come. It'll go quicker if you don't spend so long complaining.
all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Let's do this together.
We can do it together. We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Right. Let's get this out of the way.
Very well. I shall lend you my strength.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
And you need me for this? Are you sure?
We'll handle this together.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Counting on you both.
Yeah, we've got this.
I am confident you'll be impressed with my efforts.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
I've got nothing to worry about with the two of you on the job.
The dynamic duo of the Knights of Seros are together again at last. Now let's get to work. Ignore her. Once she gets going, there's no stopping it. No big deal for this pair. Indeed. Teamwork is the key to everything.
We all must do our fair share. That should be everything in its place now.
And high time we took a break, if you ask me. Lugging all those boxes was hard work. Hey, why don't you join me for a meal? Might be nice to head into town for once.
I'm not that hungry just yet, though. Oh, I've got it. If you'd like, we could have a tea party. I have a cache of delicious treats we can eat as well.
Sure, I guess I could go for some tea. Where'd that idea come from, though?
Well, I received some sugar recently as a gift from one of the soldiers I mended back to health. I used it to bake the most wonderful confections. I'd love for you to try them.
Huh, that does sound good. And a little something sweet once in a while never hurt anyone.
Then we're settled. Give me just a moment, I'll get everything ready.
Whoa, these are incredible. I've never had anything quite like them before.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm particularly happy with how those turned out.
It does actually taste kind of familiar, though. Almost like this snack my mom used to make.
Really? You don't say.
Yeah, I was raised in this little village off in the mountains, absolutely surrounded by nature. Sometimes Mom would go out and gather fruit from the trees, then bake things with them.
There's nothing better than a dessert made with fresh fruit. I love them myself. You can knead them into dough and bake them, or preserve them in honey so they can be enjoyed the whole year round.
My mom's stuff was never quite as fancy as the things you make, but they were special in their own way. And even though we didn't have them too often, just one hint of that flavor and it's like I'm a kid again. Guess they were just that good.
It's wonderful you have that memory to look back on. I can tell the time you spent with your mother was very precious to you.
For sure. Though I don't remember it too well anymore.
Can I ask you something? Do you ever wish you could return to the past? To those days with your mother?
Not really, no. Besides, even if I wanted to, it's just not possible.
Yes. Yes, I suppose you're right.
Hey, what's wrong? Was it something I said?
Oh, my apologies. I must have been daydreaming for a moment there. Here, try this one next. I made it specially to pair with the tea.
Sure. Thanks.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but I swear I will avenge you. Please, just wait a little longer. I will uncover who drove you to your deaths, no matter the cost.
Dimitri.
Oh, Felix. It's you. I'm sorry you had to see that.
After 20 years, I've seen all of you there is to see. Everyone else is asleep. You know that, right? So why are you locked up here in the chapel? Also, what's with the mumbling?
I suppose there's little sense in hiding it from you. I suffer from a kind of waking dream. I see them. I see the people who died on that day, at all hours, light and dark. If the Empire was involved in that incident, if the Emperor stood by and gave tacit consent, and give to them the same end, gouge out their hearts and cleave their heads from their shoulders. Those are the words the dead scream at me.
When did this start?
It's been 6 years. But I began hearing their voices 4 years ago, during my first battle. I recognized the enemy general as a man I had seen in Dusker. When I removed his head, the voices cheered. they laughed. It was as if a terrible pain had finally been lifted from them.
I think I get what's happening here. Look, do you really think your father and Glenn and everyone else would be torturing you like that? You're the one who's doing this, Dimitri, not them. You.
Even if that were true, I can never forgive myself.
Believe me, I know. But it's your job to lead. If you lose your path, you'll take everyone else down with you. So try to keep that whole removing their heads thing in check, yeah? We can just call it our little secret.
Well then, are you offering to let me unburden my heart to you when the time calls for it? You're the only reason I haven't descended into utter savagery, you know. So just as Lug had Kaifon, and my father had Rodrigue, I would ask that you continue to be my right-hand man.
Right-hand man, huh? I like the sound of that.
What are you doing?
As your new right-hand man, my first act is to haul my restless king back to bed where he belongs.
This is absurd. My feet are dragging on the floor.
It's your own fault for being so tall, you sack of muscle.
Say, do you remember how I once carried you in this way when you twisted your ankle?
Yeah, turns out lugging folks around is good training. So just cram it and let me finish my workout already.
Yes, of course. Please, carry on.
Hey, Rodrigue, you got a sec?
What's the matter? You look troubled.
Well, we ended up spending most of this winter out on the battlefield. So, I was thinking, if we put an end to the war before next winter rolls around, maybe we could all go back north and...
And? Speak plainly.
I want to have a snowball fight. Dimitri said that's how all the kids in Fargus played during the winter. I figure it'd be good to try at least once, now that I'm living here in the kingdom.
Ha ha ha! Yes, a fine idea. The sport's rather profound, if I do say so myself. Dividing into factions and formulating strategies makes it just as much a battle of minds as it does one of hurled snow.
Hold on, strategy? This sounds kinda intense for a kid's game.
It is. When we were still in the throes of our youth, Lambert, Matthias, and I faced off in such a contest. With our squires in tow, we traveled to the northern mountains to do battle.
Hey, that sounds like fun. So, what happened?
I was the first to fall. I hid in the shadows, biding my time and observing the enemy's movements until the moment was right to strike. And yet, such an opportunity never came. While his subordinates fought freely in the open, His Majesty launched a surprise attack on my position. Unfortunately, my men and I were unable to land even a single blow on him. Our defeat was a matter of course.
Now I know where Dimitri gets his tendency to rush into battle alone. Like father, like son, huh?
Indeed. Still, it's difficult to feel wronged when you've been defeated in such a swift and skillful manner. My downfall left only Lambert and the Margrave, a man notorious for his rotten character even as a child. His strategy was not to attack outright, but to prepare an ambush for His Majesty in one of the more densely wooded groves.
Seriously? All that for just a snowball fight? No wonder Sylvain is so cunning. Anyway, what happened next?
We were all familiar with Matthias's ignoble tactics, so His Majesty was careful to avoid the cowardly ambush which had been laid for him. At last, just as the opposing generals were staring each other down, Gunnar, the current Count Galatea and noble, many years our senior, emerged from the wood to put a stop to it. In the end, our final showdown that day was between his hands and the scruffs of our necks, all while our ears rang with his dire warnings about the mountains.
That sounds like Ingrid's dad, all right. Guess that means nobody won, huh?
Yes, the story dates back several decades, but I still remember it as if we were trudging through the snow only yesterday. Say, if you do end up mustering an army for one of these snowball battles, I would be honored to observe, should you have me.
Why don't you join us? As one of the combatants, I mean. I'm sure Dimitri and the Margrave won't mind. You won't be facing the same opponents, but maybe then you'll finally settle the score, for old time's sake.
A sound point. Very well. I'd be thrilled to partake when the time comes. You know, of late I've been dreading the coming winter, but now I feel I may actually look forward to it.
Annette, good day to you.
Hey, Lawrence. Did you need something?
Yes, there is something I simply had to tell you.
Please don't say you want to ask me out.
Perish the thought. I merely wanted to praise you for your diligence, as it has clearly been paying off.
Thanks, I guess. What's all this about?
I have borne witness to your magnificent exploits, both on and off the battlefield. Such achievements could only be possible through tireless effort. That kind of brilliance is impressive, no matter if you're a noble or a common lass of the lowest birth. Is something the matter? You look like a pigeon that's just been struck in the face with wind magic.
It just came out of the blue is all. I wasn't really expecting you to compliment me.
But I am wounded. Is receiving a compliment from me truly so shocking? I merely wanted to express my heartfelt admiration, not least of all because of the misunderstanding which has long stood between us. I thought it best to speak my mind before fate's fickle hand separates us yet again.
You are so odd sometimes.
And now you laugh at me. Might I inquire as to why? I see nothing odd about praising a dear colleague.
Sorry. I'm sorry. It just hit me that you're actually totally sincere about all this.
Had that not been apparent? How could I be anything less than sincere in my desire to mend our previously strained relationship?
Well, I'm glad you appreciate all of my efforts, Lawrence. I really am. Because when you called me a child back then, it felt like you were dismissing all the hard work it took to make it into the School of Sorcery. I think some part of me has wanted to win your approval ever since. So it feels great to finally have it happen. You're a better judge of character than I gave you credit for, Lawrence.
Naturally. It is a noble's sacred duty to stand above others and correctly evaluate their worth, after all.
Well then, as something of a noble myself, I guess I could stand to learn more about that from you.
That would be splendid! Well then, from one noble to another, perhaps you might join me for a meal so we might discuss issues of...
course not. I wouldn't want to spoil my newfound appreciation for you.
Is that so? How unfortunate. Perhaps some other...
Whoa, look at the time. I better get going. I need to do something with all this extra motivation.
Well, no matter. I need only follow her example and work tirelessly toward my goal. For I, Lawrence Hellman Gloucester, must aspire to nothing less.
Mess hall food is just the best!
You're really piling up the plates there, Raphael. You must have been extra hungry.
Yeah, I was just out exercising. Food always tastes best after a long workout.
You should tell the chefs how much you enjoyed it. I'm sure they'd be pleased.
Will do. You know, I opened an inn myself, and I've been doing the cooking there. Except, I've never gotten a compliment from a customer. Not even once.
So they didn't like it? I wonder why.
I guess it just didn't taste very good. Honestly, I don't know a whole lot about cooking, so I had a pretty rough time in the kitchen.
In that case, why don't we work on it together? You may not have as many chances to cook here, but I bet we can still find opportunities to hone your skills. Believe me, one of the best feelings in the world is having someone tell you they enjoyed a meal you created.
Hold on. You're gonna train me? You're the best, Ash!
We'll get started right away. First, let's see you make something so I can get a feel for your skill level.
Well, how's it taste?
Well, it's not bad necessarily, but a huge pile of meat isn't really a meal. It's just meat.
Wait, you want something more than that? To each his own, I guess.
If you're going to focus on one ingredient, you have to work on your seasonings. This just tastes like a slab of bacon wrapped around a salt lick. Also, try using some vegetables, for a garnish, if nothing else. A little splash of color will make your dishes more appealing to the eye.
Huh. I never thought about how food looked.
That's something my father always used to say. If flavor is king, appearance is the royal court. He's actually the one who taught me that adding some color with vegetables will make things taste better, too.
Well, I guess I could jam a cucumber in there or something, if you think it'd help.
You can't just jam things in without thinking about it, Raphael. You have to prepare them first, then arrange them in a way that's pleasing to the eye. Every ingredient requires careful preparation in order to bring out its true flavor.
Okay. I think I get it.
For example, try seasoning the meat with some herbs, then boil your vegetables to remove the bitterness. After that, fan them out on the platter and...
Wait, hang on. I boil the bitterness out of the herbs, then platter the season? But which season? Fall? Spring? This is way harder than just throwing a hunk of beef on a plate.
Deep breaths, Raphael. You can do this. And since this whole training thing was my idea, I promise to stick it out to the very end.
Thanks, Ash. With your help, I'm gonna make grub that'll have folks licking their plates.
That was quite the sigh. What's the matter, Sylvain?
Oh, nothing. Well,
Except there's a guy in my unit who keeps acting up, and I'm not sure what to do.
You don't say.
I don't think I like the face you're making.
Let me ask, just to be sure. Is this mysterious troublemaker in fact you?
Hey, I've changed. I swear I have. But no, it's not me. It's one of my knights. He keeps walking around breaking stuff and getting into fights, and I'm spending all my time apologizing for it.
So you finally understand how I felt. You know, I never thought this day would come. You really have changed, Sylvain. Perhaps this warrants a celebration.
Then you better bring your purse because I'm ordering 2 of everything. Seriously, Ingrid, you don't have to sound that impressed. With school suspended and the war raging, we've all had to adapt to changing circumstances. Felix and Dimitri both succeeded their fathers, and are now burning the candle at both ends, right? I can't go around causing trouble with unending scandals when I'm supposed to be the mature one of the bunch.
It is wonderful to see you turn a new leaf.
I told you to stop sounding so impressed. Ugh, I suppose I had this coming.
I am sorry, Sylvain. I was only teasing. Think of it as payback for everything you put me through. Still, not having to clean up after you has been a real weight lifted from my shoulders.
Yeah, I was a handful in my wild days, but looking back, I really appreciate everything you did for me.
In that case, you should make the change permanent so you never cause trouble for anyone again. Though, honestly, I do not really know what to do with myself now that I am not spending all my time apologizing for you. Frankly, I was convinced you were useless without me.
Sorry. Again.
Please, no. You gave me experience I'd never have gotten otherwise. If I were truly miserable, I would have abandoned you to the wolves long ago. Besides, it wasn't all bad. You were the one who finally coaxed me from my room after Glenn's death, remember?
Okay, I'm confused. Do you want me to go back to being a huge flirt, or...?
Don't be ridiculous.
Figured.
As you said, we have all had to adapt to changing circumstances, which means we cannot cling to the past forever. You and I are no exception. It is merely a touch sad to come to the realization.
Début, what are you doing here?
Ah, Annette. I was... training.
Wow, do you ever take a break? 'Cause you should. It's almost dinner time.
I don't plan to stop yet. I'm still not strong enough.
Not strong? You mean with your axe? Come on, you're plenty good at swinging that guy around.
No. I must make up for my inability to wield a hero's relic. You, Felix, and the others are all able to make use of their immense power. I know I can never rise to that level, but if I could somehow close the gap... To be honest, I'm envious. Envious of your ability to wield such a powerful instrument.
Whoa, I don't think I've ever heard you open up like that before.
I apologize. Please forget I said anything.
No, I'm happy you told me. I feel closer to you now. Anyway, I think you're really strong already. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Truly?
Yeah, you're invaluable with or without a relic. Crests and relics are only useful on the battlefield anyway. But you can cook and sew and do all kinds of helpful stuff. Meanwhile, I'm pretty much just 9 thumbs and a toe. Plus, you swing around that heavy axe like it's nothing. So I mean it, Début. You're amazing.
We each have something the other lacks.
Exactly. Besides, maybe it's a good thing that you can't use a relic. If you could, you'd be too good and the rest of us would just be getting in your way all the time. Training is fine and dandy, but don't be so hard on yourself, okay?
You're strong in your own way, Annette. Your optimism is infectious. It aids not only me, but everyone else as well.
Aw, you're making me blush. Still, I guess being positive sort of is one of my special talents, huh? And if it managed to help you even a little, that's enough for me. Anyway, I made dinner today, so let's head back and start feasting. It'll be yummy, promise. I mean, I did manage to make the bottom of the pot fall out, so things got a little hairy there for a second, but it smells great.
The bottom fell out?
Yeah, but it turned out amazing, I swear. I can't wait for you to try some.
How did you manage to... Never mind. Let's eat before it grows cold.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
Ugh. There may not be snow here, but the wind still settles right in your bones.
Yes, it's often coldest in places without snow.
Apologies for dragging you so far north, and then saddling you with reconnaissance duties. Still, how are things looking?
Thought for sure we'd see signs of the enemy by now, but I've got nothing. You really think those Srang folks are coming over these mountains? Seems like a pretty risky plan.
Oh, they will come. It's in their nature.
And if I know their leader, this will be a much larger raid than normal.
This leader sounds like a big deal.
Yes, he's quite well versed in Fodlan's culture and military strategy alike.
After he was surrendered to Margrave Gautier as a prisoner of war, he was held here for some time. The Margrave lost his wife to the Srang offensive, and I know he harbored many ill feelings towards their people. But he also hoped to improve relations between the two peoples, and thusly treated his prisoner well, teaching him our language and customs. Sadly, the prisoner did not appreciate the effort. He fled Margrave Gautier at his first opportunity and scurried back home.
But if Srang offered him as a hostage, why would they welcome him back?
It's all a bit muddled and unclear. Father dispatched men to find out the truth of the matter, but everyone feigned ignorance.
Still, he now leads the Srang forces, which means they must have at least some respect for the man. Doubtless, they were pleased when he walked in the door with inside knowledge of Fodlan practically oozing from his pores.
You've got one interesting neighbor, I'll give you that. Things are tougher in the north than I thought.
I'm glad you've come to understand our situation, at least in some small part.
Our preparations are complete, Father. Perhaps it's time we gather the generals?
Yes. Once everyone is here, we'll depart for the Ruska Mountains and take shelter at the stronghold in the foothills.
That stronghold again? We're practically retracing the entire northern campaign at this point.
Yes, that is where hostilities began, isn't it? Your Majesty, House Gautier should have been able to handle this situation ourselves. Pray forgive me for dragging you into it.
Not at all. Gautier and Fraldarius have long been allies in the fight against the forces of Srang. It is only right that the leader of House Blathed should come to your aid in a time of such crisis. I'll be counting on you and Sylvain as well.
Don't worry, we'll send these folks packing.
Great. In that case, maybe I'll kick back and let you do all of the... Kidding. Kidding. Of course, I'll give this everything I have. Well, except my life. I'll be keeping that.
I'll do my best as well, Margrave. Though, having ceded the Fraldarius title to my son, I fear I am not but a common military man now.
False modesty ill suits you, Rodrigue. Now let's all go out there and make our king proud.
Brave soldiers of Vargas, I task you now with this. Defeat the forces of Srang and prove your might anew. I will hold down the stronghold. You focus on dispatching the enemy.
We will proceed as planned. Allow me to help you. I can hold my own in a fight.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
Take that! To stand on the same battlefield where my father once fought.
And repeating the same fight as well. Not sure how I feel about that one.
Surrender! They're wide open!
We must act now, before the worry sets in. Let us see what we can do.
Not a problem.
I've got this. I'll make short work of this. I'm ready to go.
though I'm fighting alongside the young Margrave and late king once again. It's quite the sensation.
I'm honored you think I stack up to my father. I can't help but feel like I pale in comparison.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Let us see what we... Allow me.
Enough of that. You are more than worthy of the comparison. And to one day take his place as the Margrave.
And hey, Dimitri's already blazed that path, so he's gotta know what he's talking about.
Out of the way! Seize this moment! Think not! Prepare yourself!
There will be no end if we stay on the defensive. Perhaps we should take the fight to our enemy instead.
These wild tactics remind me of my father's chess strategies. Wait, I think they might be trying to reach our base.
Don't push yourself, Rodri. You needn't worry, Your Majesty. I will fulfill my duty!
My father's first wife, the one who died in the Srang raids. What was she like?
She was a classmate of ours at the Academy, and the star pupil of the Black Eagles.
I understand he earned his Wall of Ice medal after she was lost.
Indeed. Before that, he was a lively young man, cheerful and friendly to the last.
I'll make short work of this.
We must act now, before the war. Let us see what we can do.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Allow me.
Now, strike with all your might!
This stronghold will fall!
Take this! Got you!
Hey, you tried!
Everything is going swimmingly. My time has I doubt even Lambert could find fault with us.
I pray my son isn't causing you or His Majesty too much trouble.
Please, Your Majesty.
Don't push yourself, Rodri. You needn't worry, Your Majesty. I will fulfill my duty!
That should make things easy, but there's still the commander to deal with.
This payback has been years in the making, Gautier!
Please, Your Majesty.
Don't push yourself, Rodri. You needn't worry, Your Majesty. I will fulfill my duty!
That guy. The one who's as loud as a cannon. That must be who we're looking for.
Here it comes!
You're done!
We must act now, before the worry sets in. Let us see what we can do.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make sure.
Out of the way! Take this!
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of this.
Let us see what we... Allow me.
Push yourself, Roderick.
You needn't worry, Your Majesty. I will fulfill my duty.
My turn. Stand back. Take a breather. Watch and learn. You'll pay. A resounding success.
Don't hate us for this. Our way of life hangs in the balance.
My time has come.
I've awaited this moment.
You like that?
will give you that. Stand!
Perhaps I thought too highly of my troops. But I can retreat with my pride intact.
Yeah, and don't come back. Or if you do, at least leave your weapons and soldiers behind.
I'll think about it.
Ha ha ha! I have some fight in me yet.
They descended upon us like a storm.
I've never seen the people of Srang fight with such ferocity, and their leader was a pure terror. Still, I thought that man more discerning than to simply attempt to batter his way into Fargus.
Sounds like someone lit a fire under them. Probably convinced them this was their chance to take out the kingdom, what with our being occupied with the Empire and all.
But who would this Flamestoker be? Someone from Adrestia, perhaps.
We can't discount Cornelia and her ilk. They're like a bad rash that won't go away.
It will take time to pin down the truth. But even if this is the result of some outside influence on the Srang clans, the fault still lies with me. I never should have educated that man.
Don't blame yourself, Father.
The people of Srang do not speak the language of Fodlan. Had he never learned it?
Yet Sylvain was only able to get through to him as a result of your teachings. And though his words lacked compassion, it was still quite remarkable to hear him speak at all. I was raised to think of the Srang people as demons who emerged unbidden from the snowy tundra. Considering that, exchanging even a few meager sentences with them feels like a miracle.
I agree with His Majesty. We will never achieve peace without understanding each other. And you know we can't end this through sheer force of arms alone, Father.
We already understand our enemy perfectly well. They fight for a port that is not choked with ice, and for land that is warm and fertile. Yet Fargus is hardly a region of abundance, and there is nothing we can spare them. So how exactly do you hope to achieve peace amidst such scarcity?
I don't know, yet. But I'll keep searching for a way, even if it takes my entire life.
You remain as naive as ever, boy.
Matthias, wait! Apologies, Your Majesty. I will go speak with him. You should make ready to head back.
What the Margrave says is reasonable, yet I sense an earnestness in your words as well, Sylvain.
Oh, I'm earnest, all right. I'll drag our people kicking and screaming to peace if that's what I have to do.
Peace with Srang doesn't sound like some hopeless ideal to me. I'm sure you'll find a way to pull it off.
Thanks. That means a lot.
Regardless, we must eliminate this threat if we ever hope to free ourselves from the power of the relics. Still, there's no reason we must do so through military might and bloodshed, if another way will suffice. I appreciate the way you think, Sylvain. I truly do.
And I'm always impressed with how much you hate warfare, considering how good you are at it.
Is your father going to be okay? He didn't exactly take well to your opinion back there.
Trust me, I've been his son for long enough to know that the feelings he keeps private can fill a library. If he really thought I was some kind of naive idiot, he'd have kept it to himself. There's something else weighing on his mind here. I'm certain of it.
There you are, Matthias.
Do you remember the night of the ball, Rodrigue? Back in our days at the Academy? You, me, and Lambert grew weary of the festivities and stole away to train by ourselves.
How could I forget? The stars in that sky were a true sight to behold. We talked about all sorts of things that night. It was the first time we ever discussed our dreams for the future, and the last as well.
Lambert told us how he hoped to forge a peace between Fargus and the people of Srang in Dusker.
Ha! He certainly did. And once he was named king, the man did his best to see it through. Srang may have been a lost cause, but he worked tirelessly to bring Dusker into the fold.
I called him naive that night. His dreams sounded like the thing of childhood storybooks and cradle tales. But these days, I wonder if I wasn't the naive one. He always took the long view of things, saw the whole continent unfolding before him. But me? I've lost too many over the years, and their blood clouds my vision. I could never see things now as he once did. Could there really be a pathway to peace?
Ah. You haven't changed one bit, Matthias. If you regret what you said to Sylvain, I suggest you find him and apologize before this goes any further.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
I won't fail.
I can depart at once.
Understood.
Stay alert, everyone.
Come at me if you want to get cut down.
We must act now, before— I know not how much I can offer, but allow me to help all the same.
Let's begin. Allow me to help. Onward to victory.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot. Now's our chance. Attack!
Strike is one. Let us begin.
Leave this to me! There! You'll never win! Thank you, my friend. They put up a tough fight. Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
It's worth a Stand down. Well, what's next?
Offering cover.
Oh, too easy.
Just wait. This is it.
This victory's mine.
Nicely done, Phoenix. I'm always glad to see you perform well.
We can ill afford defeat here.
I think not. I'm ever chasing Lambert's shadow.
A great success.
Try to keep up, old man.
I believe in you, Felix.
I don't need your belief. Pathetic.
I'm glad to go.
Time to make a name for ourselves.
We're not losing to anyone!
Hope this helps.
Retreat!
Now then, what next?
Try it and see!
Lend me your aid.
Let us begin.
Leave this to me! There! You'll never win!
Thank you, my friend.
Not today.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield. Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
See what we can do.
For His Majesty.
You bit off more than I could chew.
I can help. To victory.
I will handle this. Give in!
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
I won't let you.
Let's begin. It's time to move.
It's worth a shot.
You called?
This stronghold is ours! This is it!
Secure the area.
I'm all right.
We would never have achieved victory without everyone's help. I won't let this go to my head.
Greetings.
Hey! What you think?
May I have a word?
Stay alert, everyone.
For His Majesty's honor.
I'll do what I can. I'll back you up.
Let's begin. Allow me to help.
Stay strong! We can win this!
We must act now, before the... Let us see what we can do.
I'll handle this.
falter. You shall pay for this, you hear? Got you! Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Together.
Understood.
Please find it in your heart to help me.
I know not how much I can offer, but allow me to help all the same. Allow me.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
That was practically a stroll through the park.
You won't lose, no matter what.
No, not yet! It's not over. I can still fight!
I brought this stronghold to its knees.
Stand down.
I'll handle this.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
You're too old for I'm dragging the others down.
Let's do this, Felix.
We'll do this together!
I've dreamt of this day. I will fulfill my duty. I have my own reasons why I must win.
The shield of Fargus, indeed.
You've called.
Can't let it end like this.
We won't lose, no matter what.
Thank you. I'll repay you somehow.
It's time. I'm going.
Allow me!
I'll do it. My chances are slim. Please.
To victory!
I will handle this. Give in!
I'll handle this. Lend me your aid.
Let us begin.
It's not over.
Leave this to me. You'll never win!
Thank you, my friend. Let's be sure to keep hold of it.
Let us begin.
Leave this to me. You'll never win!
Thank you, my friend.
Lend me your aid.
Let us begin.
Leave this to me. You'll never win!
Thank you, my friend.
Stand
Well,
down.
who's next?
Glad to go.
Nice work, Andrew. I should follow your lead.
Let's go.
To victory!
I will handle this. Give in!
We emerged victorious this time. Now come, let's prepare for the next battle.
There is little time for idling.
I won't let this go to my head. How can I best use this power?
Would you mind listening to my idea? I shall see to preparations at once.
How about it?
Well?
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Come on over.
Welcome. Welcome.
Nothing but the best for you. Thanks a bunch.
Okay.
I can do this.
If that's what you want.
Stay alert, everyone. I will never falter. Now, onward!
Shall we? I'll provide assistance. Shall we? I'm here to help.
I'll do what I can. I'll back you up. Stay strong. We can win this.
Allow me.
I'll handle this.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work.
Go.
This will be a struggle. To victory!
I'm coming too. This is
it. All would be lost if I were to die here.
Stand back!
Stand down!
Stand back! I'll not falter!
I've grown a lot.
Let's give it a shot.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy. What's next? I'm waiting.
I can go.
This will be a struggle.
Yeah, right.
I'm with you.
Can't fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
Hear you loud and clear. I'll make short work of...
Yummy! Are you ready?
I'm all right. Out of the way! Watch and learn. You called?
Wide open!
Each win brings us closer to our goal.
Oh, did I help?
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities. Let me know if I may be of further service.